Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you wherever you are around the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome to Thursday morning edition. Chelsea match day. Oh yes, it is our match day today. Copenhagen, Chelsea, traveling squad list. I have it right here, and I'll be giving you all the players that are in the squad for the party tonight. Yes, the traveling squad, I have it here. And last night, press conference of Enzo Maresca, it actually came late. You know, we had a late press conference yesterday. I have a few things I will say about it. What did the coach say? Which players are available? The injury situation. Yes, we've gotten some good news. So don't go anywhere. Stay glued to the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. But we are starting on this note. Paulo Fonseca. Paulo Fonseca. He was an assistant to Jose Mourinho in the days back, in years back. Yes, Paulo Fonseca is the head coach of Lyon. He is in a very big trouble in the football world. So we are starting on that. We understand Paulo Fonseca has been suspended for a total of 9 months. I have never heard it before. For a head coach to be suspended for 9 months because of his actions towards the officials. LFP have confirmed until September 15th, he won't be able to enter the locker room before and after matches and not be able to be on the touchline until November 30th. What happened, ladies and gentlemen? Fonseca, as you can see right there on your screen, Paulo Fonseca had a touchline problem with a referee. Quickly, let me just take you through briefly. You see, the truth of the matter is that this young man, he is still very young. Yes, he's still a very young coach. He was Jose Mourinho's assistant coach at the time. Not a great season for him at all. In December, 29th December, he was sacked as AC Milan's coach. He was sacked as Milan coach in December. After 5 months in charge, he got a new job on March 2nd this year. Gets sent off in his 5th match in charge of Lyon. And after coming to a blows with referee Benoit, Milot. On 5th March, he received a 9-month suspension for his outburst on a touchline. Get it very clearly. On 29th December, he got sacked by Milan as manager after 5 months in charge. 2nd March, he got sent off in his 5th match in charge of Lyon after coming to with referee Benoit Milot. March 5th, he received a 9-month suspension for his outburst. Ladies and gentlemen, what is it that took place? Quickly. During the League One match on March 2nd, 2025, between Olympique Lyon and Brest, which Lyon actually won 2-1 in stoppage time, referee Benoit Millet was reviewing a potential penalty for Brest. He was reviewing a potential penalty for Brest via VAR. And as a head coach, in his mind, if the referee can come back and point to the spot which will bring his team, Brest might equally score that last-minute goal and his team might end up playing a draw game. So he got infuriated for referee going even to view the VAR. Now just wait a minute. The Lyon head coach reacted angrily to the situation and was shown a straight red card for dissent at that moment. Following the expulsion, he aggressively confronted Milot, that's the referee, getting extremely close to the referee's face, described by some reports as nearly head-to-head or attempting to headbutt the referee, and shouted at him in an intimidating manner. Lyon players, including captain Corentin Tolisso, intervened to push Fonseca away. And he briefly attempted to return towards the referee before being restrained again. The VAR review ultimately did not award the penalty to Brest. So after all the problem, the trouble he brought on himself, the VAR review that the referee did actually even favored him. But Fonseca's action had already escalated the situation. Fonseca later apologized, stating to DAZN, "I apologize for this gesture. I shouldn't do that. Football makes us do bad gestures," acknowledging the inappropriateness of his behavior. The French League's disciplinary committee deemed his actions a violation of regulations concerning intimidating or threatening behavior toward an official. Referee Milliot report to L'Equipe, that is a France sports newspaper, yes. Report L'Equipe that Fonseca rushed toward me with an intimidating attitude and noted a slight contact with nose, describing it as an aggressive act unbefitting of a professional coach. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why he's been banned for 9 months. I've never heard before. This is the first time in my many years of following football that a coach has been banned for 9 good months. Ladies and gentlemen, Fonseca is in trouble. Like father, like son. You know, when you are a product of Jose Mourinho, you always react and act sometimes if you're not very careful. Talking about giving managers that second season. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to Chelsea. Yes. As we prepare to face Copenhagen tonight, talking about giving managers that second season, which Pochettino was not given that second season. But Enzo Maresca, we understand, is going to be given second season to correct the wrongs. Especially when they come in to implement new playing style. People were laughing at Enrique and the PSG last season, if you remember vividly or very well. Even Newcastle outplayed them in the Champions League last season. But PSG kept faith in Enrique, made minor adjustments in the squad, and now they look a solid outfit. You saw them last night, ladies and gentlemen. Did you see them last night? Against Liverpool. Ah, my goodness. From what I have seen, the little I have watched, if you see PSG, last season they were nowhere near. But this season, right now as we speak, they are confident of beating Liverpool in the second round. Though, they admitted, Enrique admitted that Liverpool is not an easy team. But he also believed that his team deserved even the 3 points. Ladies and gentlemen, do we give Enzo Maresca second season? Well, that decision has already been made. Enzo Maresca will be taking Chelsea to next season. One player that Enzo Maresca will be welcoming back next season. Dear friends, before we move to the traveling squad, and later today, I will come with my preview. Yes, in the afternoon, I will be back with my preview. But one player that Enzo Maresca is expected back in Cobham for the Club World Cup, which I have a news on. Yeah, the Club World Cup, I have a little news on that. Is Petrovic. Petrovic is in line to stay next season following his loan spell at Strasbourg, where he has received a rave review and been tracked closely by Chelsea. So our sporting directors, they've tracked Petrovic closely and he's been given a review and a thumbs up. Means that next season Petrovic should or would be part of Chelsea squad. No more going on loan as it stands right now. Petrovic will be back at Chelsea next season. It is a deal done. Romeo Lavia is finally back in training, ladies and gentlemen. In a press conference yesterday, our head coach Enzo Maresca announced that our Lava boy, Romeo Lavia, the still in the midfield to back Casado up, to match up the midfield, to make the midfield more solid. Romeo Lavia is finally back in training. Great news for Chelsea. Yes, and I'm happy with Maresca so far, at least going into the Copenhagen game and coming back for Premier League. I'm happy that he's receiving the good news that he deserves. Players returning from injury, and like he himself indicated. Enzo Maresca, Romeo Lavia has started to train with us in the last 2 days. Lavia has started to train with us in the last 2 days. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the news coming out from Enzo Maresca in a press conference yesterday. Now, on Badiashile and Wesley Fofana's return, this is what Enzo Maresca had to say. They are both ready. They are both ready. Trevor was not something serious, so he is okay. Benoit has been training in the past 10 days, probably even more. Wesley Fofana is not in the squad, going to Copenhagen, but he is back. Romeo has started to train with us in the last 2 days. Slowly, but surely, we are getting players back and ready for the final beats of the season. We said already few times, unfortunately, our bad moments started with the amount of injuries, but some of them are already back. And in the process to be back, it is a huge boost for me and for my players. It is a huge boost for me and the players. Dear friend, Badiashile is back, Wesley Fofana is back, Romeo Lavia is back, Trevor Chalobah is back. It means that our defense is going to be a bit solid henceforth, going forward. For we to have all these choices, Badiashile, Wesley Fofana, Trevor Chalobah, then getting Romeo Lavia back to support the midfield, I believe that henceforth, or going into the next Premier League game. In fact, the next 5 games are very important for Chelsea, both in the Conference League and in the Premier League. Both in the Conference League and in the Premier League. Both Badiashile, Wesley Fofana, they are all back in training. Unfortunately, none of those players are traveling or have traveled last night to Copenhagen. Quickly, traveling squad. Chelsea traveling squad for Copenhagen game. Goalkeeper, Lucas Beckstrom, Philip Jorgensen, and Robert Sanchez. These were the 3 players that traveled last night with the team. Defenders, George Achampong, Tosin Adebayo, Benoit Badiashile. Oh, so Benoit traveled with the team. Trevor Chalobah equally traveled with the team. That's great. That's great. Solid defense. Levi Cowell, Mike Cucurella, Malo Gusto, and Rhys James. It looks like our first team defenders are all in the squad. Well, I'm not doing my review here. I'll come back to review all this. So let me not even waste time on that. Midfielder, we have Matisse Amogu, the new signing in January. Moise Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Kenyan Dewsbury Hall, and then we have the forwards. That's attacking players. Tariq George, Shane Mweka, Pedro Neto, Christopher Nkuku, Cole Palmer, Jadon Sancho. Those are our attackers. All these players are in Copenhagen tonight. Copenhagen versus Chelsea in the Champions Conference. Is it Champions? Champion, my good friend, Young Stock Football. Young Stock Football now has started another program where he has added wrestling to his new channels. He has gotten another new channel, Young Stock Wrestling. Oh, yeah. Well, you see, I'm doing his job. I'm marketing this thing for him. Ladies and gentlemen, like the video, share the video, and let me hear from you in the comments section. In the comments section. And like I said, 3 defenders ready to play next games. Trevor is ready, Benoit is back, and West is back. What a good news for Chelsea fraternity. Well, guys, I'll be back to review the game in the next hours. See you all in the next one. How you see me. Shalom and peace.